So right now I want to cover a couple of things that I should have said last week or were in the script that I didn't cover. And one thing we missed from the review. One of the most important things to remember about bidding is you can fill in the blank. Bidding is
Conversation.
yes. Bidding is a conversation, and when you're talking to your partner, you want to answer two questions. Negotiating with your partner. What are the two questions you want to answer?
Okay.
How high and where? How high meaning, do we want to play in? No. You got that backwards. How high? What level?
3 or no?
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4.
Well, the question is part score or game. Or as you get better, you can also ask about whether we belong in a slam or grand slam. But for right now, it's going to be part score or game. And what you answered was the question of where. The question of where is what suit or no trump do we want to play in? Second thing I missed last week. Let's think about defense now. Let's say you're on opening lead with this as one of your suits, and you expect to use promotion against the declarer to set up this suit, and hopefully also length or establishment or exhaustion to set up your little cards. So you're going to lead this suit. Which card are you going to lead?
Queen.
Queen. You start off with the queen, and now you get to see dummy. But let's say dummy has a couple of small cards. Now let's think about this player. And let's say you have the king. Now, if you were able to see both hands, you would say, great, we're going to promote this suit right away, instead of having to lead it twice and eventually setting up the suit. The queen's going to knock out the ace, and the whole suit is good. There is a way you can give your partner that good news.
Okay.
In the conversation.
Yes. This is important.
That's what I need the most practice.
Okay. So when your partner leads an honor suit, an honor card, they're promising some sort of sequence. And if you have a card that fits in that sequence, you like your partner's lead. And the way we do that is communicate that to our partner is we play high. Yeah.
Third hand high.
No, this is a signal. This is an attitude signal.
This is come back with this suit.
Yeah.
And don't come back.
Yeah.
This says, partner, I like your lead. Keep leading that suit, if you don't mind, when it's your turn. And specifically, in this case, it says, I have a card that fits in with the sequence you're promising. So if this person gets in later, remember there was, not on the board, but we did talk last week about playing the high cards from the shorthand first. And the defense can do that also. So let's say the queen loses to the ace. And then this person gets back on lead later with an ace in a different suit. Well, they can count on their partner's high card to encourage to know that partner probably has the king. So we can lead our low card. So this is our second lead in the suit. To our partner's king. The ace is already gone. And then they can lead back to our jack, and if we're defending no trump, these are gonna win too. And we've won 4 tricks by being careful about how we play this suit. So hide and encourage is a very important principle of defense. And these are both losers. There's no way you're going to win a trick with the 7 or the 4. So you have a choice of which card to play. Anytime you have a choice, you have the opportunity of communicating with your partner on defense. And we're not going to go into all of the signaling, but this is the most important one. If you play a high card, you're telling your partner, please continue leading that suit if you ever get in.
And low to discourage.
Yes. Yeah, that's the consequence or corollary to this is low to discourage. So if instead your partner leads the queen and you have this holding,
And you play the 3 and exploded discourage.
yeah. And that's not a command. That doesn't, I mean, it does say, partner, I have no interest in this suit. That's what it says. Your partner
Still has it.
Your partner doesn't have to switch or lead something else. They do have to keep that in mind, but they're gonna, this time, they're not gonna lead low to your 5. They're gonna keep leading the suit probably. So it's not a command to tell your partner stop leading the suit, but it does provide information. Finally, I think this might actually be new to this chapter, but let's look at okay, you're an opening lead and you have this suit. What are you going to lead?
Jack.
The jack, top of inside sequence. And let's say dummy has this, and you have this. So your partner has led the jack. You can't see everything else, but your partner has led the jack. Now, if dummy plays the queen, what do you think you should do?
Play the ace.
Mhm. Yeah, play the ace to take it. So this is going to be, you're going to do what's called cover and honor with an honor.
Is there ever a situation where you wouldn't?
Yeah, so let's say dummy plays the little card. Well, if you could see all 4 hands, what would you do?
Well, let's
Play what?
play the 8. Play the 8.
Yeah, play the 8. This is still encouraging. What's going to happen to the jack?
It's gonna
It's going to win the trick. Yeah,
And that's.
there's no more cards higher than the jack. The jack is winning. So you're actually going to save your ace to beat the queen. So you're going to cover an honor with an honor. Let's look at this dummy instead. What would you do if your partner leads the jack and dummy plays low?
Still play the 8.
Ace.
Well, if you play the 8 to encourage, what's going to happen to the jack?
It's still gonna lose.
Oh, because
It's
the
gonna
queen's
lose.
down here.
Yep, I haven't shown you all 4 hands, but we
Yeah.
know where the queen is. It's going to lose to the queen.
Right.
Yeah.
You're the 3rd person to play this trick, so we are going to use some jargon here. We're going to call you the 3rd hand. The 3rd person playing the trick is known as the 3rd hand, and we're going to play 3rd hand high, unless you're finessing against dummy, or unless you're need to save your high card to beat one of dummy's high cards. And I'm just going to put an ellipsis here to say all that. There's nothing threatening in dummy, which means you're just going to play 3rd hand high. So jack, small, ace. What does declare have? The hand you haven't seen yet.
Queen.
Queen.
The queen, and
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
2 more.
and 2 more.
Yeah, two more. Okay, so you win the ace. And what do we do when our partner has led a suit and now it's our turn to lead?
Lead back.
Return our partner's lead. Exactly. So it doesn't really matter which one. I'm just going to suggest the 8. Dummy declares already played his little card. So this is our second lead to the suit. Now, let's say declare plays low again. And now switching our perspective to this person.
10.
Yeah, the 10 will win.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is actually third hand also. Because first, second, third. So I'm going to write this again, third hand high. And I have the unless over there, but only as high as necessary.
Yes.
So you have the king and the 10, they will both win the trick because dummy can't beat you. You'll play the 10 because it's only as high as necessary. So you'll play this one second. Might as well keep it up. We'll play this one third. And look what happens. This one's gone. This one's already gone. It was played second. This is gone. And we've done what?
And now you've set up those two smalls.
Yep, we've set up the whole
This
suit.
is only
So
in a no trump.
this is one reason why we lead the inside sequence is because if we get lucky enough and partner has the ace, it's going to trap the queen no matter which side it is.
Right.
No matter what, in both situations, we won the first 5 tricks.
But this
Yes,
is
I-
only a no trump though, right? Because otherwise they would have trumped.
Right. Right. But even having an established suit against a trump contract is an advantage because you can force declare to trump something
Yes, we'll use
Yeah.
this trump.
and make them use up their trump. And sometimes you'll find that they've run out of trump and now you're playing no trump.
Yes, exactly.
I love playing your own personal trump.
Okay.
Personal. I like
And so you would really, when you lead this jack from the inside sequence, you really want partner to have the ace. And if partner has the ace queen, that's just as good. You don't have to, you're going to win the first 5 tricks. And it's almost as good. It's a consolation prize when your partner has the queen. Because yes, you'll have to lose one to the ace, but you set up the whole suit by promotion. And your partner should play high to encourage. So that's our third hand high play, only as high as necessary, unless partner's card is already winning.